Good Monday morning, South Carolina weather watchers. I'm your host, Joseph Peterson, and let's go on and talk about the weather for your Monday. Hopefully, everyone is having a good Monday morning so far. But as we look at the radar right now, not much right now. Still have those flood warnings, flood advisories up right now, but not really much in terms of rainfall. But as we go straight over to the MRMS and we talk about any other type of rainfall, we do have some scattered precipitation over here in the west. We do also have some showers, some downpour activity going on near Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, as well as western Illinois. Getting some precipitation right now, and central Indiana, Iowa. Up here in the northeast, we do have some scattered rain towards New York. Flooding obviously going on in the southeast. And that's pretty much it in terms of rainfall. As we move on and we go talk about cloud cover right now seems to be showing some nice widespread cloud cover throughout the upstate, the Midlands, and parts of the PD region of South Carolina. The low country is not really receiving much, maybe just some light clouds over there, but not really much in terms of all this cloud cover that we're seeing up inside the upstate and the Midlands. Here's our cloud cover total percentage for the next 18 or so hours. As we push this forward, cloud cover will continue to kind of like recycle. It will kind of like go away for a little while, but then it will recycle again, push some more in to South Carolina, even as we move into like tonight. And then as we get into tomorrow, cloud cover will still be there for most, but a bit more scattered than usual. Here's our current temperatures: 82 in Columbia, 86 in Charleston, 86 in Beaufort, 82 in Myrtle Beach, 79 in Rock Hill, 80 inside of Greenville, 82 in Anderson, 84 inside of Augusta, 80 in Sumter, 82 in Florence. Here's our high temperatures for today: around 91 in Columbia, 89 in Charleston, 92 in Hilton Head Island, 87 in Myrtle Beach, 87 in Sharon and Dillon, 86 in Rock Hill, 88 in Spartanburg, 89 in Greenville, 91 in Anderson, 92 inside of Aiken, 91 Sumter, 87 in Florence. Here's our peak sustained winds for today: 3 in Columbia, 13 at Charleston, 3 at Moncks Corner, 8 Myrtle Beach, 6 at Georgetown, 10 at Hilton Head Island, 7 at Anderson and Greenville, 6 Spartanburg and Rock Hill, and then 3 in a bunch of other places. So really calm winds today. Once you get to the upstate, maybe a bit higher, but then once you get to the coast, around 10 to 15 miles per hour sustained. In terms of gusts can gust of up to 15, 16 miles per hour, all the way up to 20, 25 miles an hour in some isolated spots going into tonight. And today, I should say, going into tonight. And then those calm winds still going on inside the Midlands and even inside the upstate. We still do have that chance to receive some chance to receive some higher wind gusts, maybe around 10 to 12 miles an hour for the upstate of South Carolina. In terms of precipitation still around a tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch possible in Greenville, hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch in Anderson. Same thing with Spartanburg, Rock Hill, a quarter of an inch to a half an inch in Cheraw. Same thing with Dillon, half an inch to an inch possible in Myrtle Beach, quarter of an inch to a half an inch in Georgetown, tenth of an inch to a quarter of an inch in Charleston, quarter of an inch in Moncks Corner, maybe a quarter of an inch to a half an inch going through the most of the Tri-County region, half an inch or a hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch for Walterboro and Hilton Head Island, and then maybe even a hundredth of an inch to a tenth of an inch for Columbia, Aiken, Barnwell, places like that. Here's our SPC outlook in terms of today. We do have a marginal risk of severe weather that does include the Myrtle Beach, Conway, Loris regions all the way up towards Dillon, South Carolina. That is really just for damaging winds. Not really too much of a tornado or a hail threat, just a damaging wind threat. But everyone else in the state does have a chance to receive thunderstorms, even though it probably will not be severe. In terms of excessive rainfall, we do have a slight risk of excessive rainfall, so scattered flooding is possible inside of the Hawaii County regions as well as just to the north and west, the west and the south and west as well. Marginal risk that goes all the way from the Tri-County region of South Carolina all the way up towards the Greenville, Spartanburg region of South Carolina and that entire area over there. That's everything in terms of excessive rainfall. And now let's talk about just the future, just for today. Let's talk about today's model guidance and see what the models have to say for today. We're going to go to the 12Z. And as we push this forward, showers, downpour starting to get going around 2 o'clock. And then some more may start to kick up at around 5, 6 o'clock. They will continue to move, and honestly, not really much as we move through today. You do have the chance to receive showers and maybe some thunderstorms, and then that's why we have the chance for some severe weather up here inside of the Myrtle Beach region. These showers and storms could cause some gusty winds, 40 to 60 miles per hour, isolated in nature. So you do have to watch out for the potential for some gusty winds up there near the Myrtle Beach region. Here's the tropical Atlantic Hurricane Center, or the National Hurricane Center, and Central Pacific Hurricane Center as well. This is showing PTC 5, or potential tropical cyclone 5 right now. It is I believe it's a 40 mile per hour storm. It is a 30 mile per hour storm right now. And the disturbance is expected to become a tropical storm before or as it reaches the Leeward Islands, where tropical storm watches are in effect. Tropical storm conditions could begin on Tuesday for portions of the area. Heavy rainfall may result in locally considerable flash flooding and mudslides, and tropical storm watch has been issued for Puerto Rico and the nearby islands. So right now, PTC 5, or potential tropical cyclone 5, is still strengthening. Here's the wind speed probabilities going all the way through. And you can see definitely where the tropical storm force winds could potentially be at. Also see some hurricane force winds, just the probabilities for some hurricane force winds as well. Here's the arrival time of the winds. Not really much, except for like South Carolina. Nothing for us. In terms of rainfall, a lot of rainfall still. Around 4 to 6 inches, maybe even a 7 to 8 inches is possible. 6 to 8 inches is possible. Here's the warnings. Expect to become a tropical depression probably in a couple hours. Will become a tropical storm tomorrow afternoon, and will become a hurricane around early morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning on Thursday. So that's all that. Let's talk about the forecast models for this, or the model guidance for this. Let's go to Tropical Tidbits. Here it is right here. As you move over to this website right here, we're going to talk about the current storms. We're going to go, this is what potential tropical cyclone 5 looks like. There it is right here. And you can obviously see this thing is starting to pop up more convection with it. It's definitely starting to become a bit more organized, and it will as it starts to move towards the Windward Islands, Leeward Islands as well. And then as you go, and let's look at the models. Here's just what the hurricane models are saying. Pretty much the same thing, taking that curve, as most models are saying, not bringing an impact to South Carolina, maybe just some rip currents with it. The GFS right here is showing the potential just for it to go again upward. Maybe some minor inconsistencies, but still the same track that we're pretty much watching for. And then here's the European models as you can push it up and it goes out. So some models are saying that it may impact Canada in some way. Some models are saying that it can go some other directions, but right now we know that it's probably just gonna curve. It's probably, there's almost a 0% chance that it goes straight over towards South Carolina. But here's the intensity guidance, as you can see here. It will definitely become a tropical storm. I don't know why this model down here is saying that it's not going to, but it will definitely become a tropical storm, definitely become a hurricane, and it could max out around a Category 3. It's possible that it can max out around a Category 3, but most models are saying Category 2 at most. Category 2 at most for this system right here. So that's all that. And you can also look at ensembles as well, but we're not going to look at that because it's the morning time. We'll look at that tonight. But here's your last look at the radar, the live radar right here. Just no rain is falling at all. It's shaping up to be a nice morning. But it's just when you get to the afternoon slash evening hours to when you may have to worry about some rain, some thunderstorms as well. So hopefully everyone has a fantastic rest of your Monday. I'll be back tonight, 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Make sure you guys hit the share button, hit the subscribe button as well if you have not already. Hit the like button as well. And I will be back tonight, 9 o'clock.